Coffee with Friends, and I am raw to the bone. But y'all knew that, right? Good morning, happy Thursday. Y'all see I'm sweating. It don't help that I got all this damn hair on my head. But you know me, I like a lot of hair. Call me Simba. But with that, y'all, I'm going to give y'all the positive vibes to start the morning off because you know what I say. It's going to be a what?
Step one, wake up early, gon' rise with the sun.
Step two.
Get some good, some food in you.
Step three.
Think grow hard about what you wanna be.
What? Step
Step 4,
four.
everybody just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation.
Good morning.
Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One
Come
step
on in,
at
General.
a
I
time, yeah, that's how
understand.
you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them.
What?
I try to pick one thought, have some concentration.
And if I make a mistake,
It's called education.
I try to do this every day and call it
replication.
Hey.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
What?
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up,
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
today's gonna be a good day. Wake up,
Today's gonna be a
good day.
wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. So life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, yo. You always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison the ride. Head full of flies, so here come the clouds. They'll never stop unless I can swap all the bad for the good in my head when I'm lost.
So what? So I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive vibes are overtaken.
I got patience.
One day at a time, that's how you operate a cadence.
A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation.
I live my life
in my head like a narration.
Don't expect greatness, do my best, but I take it. What? Wake up. Come on,
Today's gonna
y'all.
be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna
It's
be a
almost
good day.
Christmas.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
What? Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Today's gonna be a good day, y'all. A good day. I say that every day because I need to manifest that shit always, at all damn times. Good morning, the General. Good morning, Neve 28. Good morning, Mishi Boo. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in, y'all. You know, today is Thursday. Yesterday, I was in the office. You know how it is. You know, some of y'all that are on Discord, I chatted with y'all yesterday. Good morning, Angel. Angel in particular. I was on Discord with her yesterday because sometimes, you know, we get a little lonely throughout the day, or there's something we want to talk about, and we just jump on Discord and we're like, anybody the fuck there? Anybody want to have a conversation? Anybody want to talk? And we do that. Right. Good morning, Pat. Because with my job, you know, I'm going into the office 1 or 2 days a week. And so during those empty spaces when y'all are missing coffee with friends, just come on Discord. We are there. Whether I'm on the bus, whether I'm walking from the bus to my job, I can hear the Discord alerts go off, right? And if somebody needs something, we are there. All right. We got conversations going in all of those channels, right? Fit Friends. We're talking now about the next Fit Friend Challenge. You know, Yoga Girl Size came up with yoga and meditation. We can either do it guided with her or on our own, right? You know, figure out how long you can sit with yourself. So we're working on the next Fit Friends challenge, right? But I think yoga and meditation is a good next step into that, because some of us are already doing the movement and the hydration already, right? But how long can you truly sit with yourself? Right. When I started meditating and when I started hitting my singing bowl, which I need to get back into, the longest I was able to sit was 12 minutes, right? That's You know, when I first started sitting, I'd be peeking and open my eyes. It'd be like, damn it, a minute didn't even pass yet. You know, it takes a lot to sit with yourself. All right. It does. It does. Like my mind does not quiet at all. My mind is constantly going 24/7. I have to learn how to quiet my mind. So yoga and meditation is a good way of doing that. I already do yoga occasionally. I use Peloton yoga programs to do my yoga. I might do a yoga session today after I ride my bike because my legs have been on complete fire from riding this bike. Mm. I took a Motrin last night. You know, my boo told me, he said, you're going to learn today. Double nickels getting ready to go cross out of double nickels into 56. You're going to the fuck learn today. And my body is like, bitch, I know you trying, but you know we hurt. I don't care. You gonna hurt body, but I got trips to go on and I got to be right. I got to have stamina, right? I got to be able to walk up and down NOLA streets. I got to be able to dance all day and all night in Cancun. I got to be able to party in DC. I need the stamina. And I need my outfits to be like bing, bing, boom. I mean, it's my birthday coming. Which leads me to say this, y'all. Sagittarius, get the fuck on and be quiet. Hey, Von Ray, good morning. Y'all hear me? Sagittarius, get the fuck on and be quiet. Do y'all understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Because bam, need I say, the introduction of the Capricorns are here. All right. We start the year and we end the fucking year. Period. That's it. And that's all. Ain't no other sign strong enough to start the year and end the year. Sagittarius, you tried to end the year, but here we come. The fuck? It is officially Capricorn season. Y'all better get on. All right. We have stepped into the building. All right. Capricorn season. And so I just want to remind you guys that says Sagittarius is still here. No more coffee, snacks, sweets, soda, juice, walking every day until the weather breaks. Want to be more healthy. Yes. Oh, yes. Say that shit. Put that in Fit Friends in Discord, because that is a statement. That is a commitment. That is a commitment you are making to yourself. And I love that. You coming into New Year talking about you not drinking no soda, no candy, no this, no that, and you're gonna walk. You're gonna walk. You're gonna get back into that move. Just move and hydrate. I love it. Who else is getting back into the just move and hydrate? Because they tired of this shit. And they want to see changes in their health, their body, right? And let me say this, y'all, right? When you look at people and you say, oh, that person is fit and that person isn't. You know, I watched a video on social media where this handicapped woman was working out, and she's a fitness, I guess, a fitness person. She has her certification or whatever. And she said oftentimes people ask her, why do you post your workout videos when you look like that? Because she's in a wheelchair and she's not what society deems as fit, right? You know, she said something that was very important. She said, you know, society has determined what fit looks like. What body type describes fit? We're all striving for the no stomachs and the thin waist so we can wear the crop tops and the shit like that. But what she said, it resonated with me. She said, even if we all ate the same exact things, and we were all on the same exact diet, and we all did the same exact exercises, we wouldn't all look exactly the same, right? Because everybody's body type is different. Fit is not a look, y'all. Stop looking at people and going, why is this person, deeming themselves a fitness guru when they don't have what society deems as a fit body? Okay? Fit bodies has nothing to do with just having a thin waist and a flat stomach and nice butt cheeks. Okay? It's more than that. All right. So give grace to the people that are out here working out. If their body don't look like yours or your body don't look like theirs, so the fuck what? We're not out here to be Barbie dolls. We're not out here to be Stepford wives. We are individuals. We are all molded differently. So stop comparing your body to somebody else's body. Okay? Period. Okay? That's it and that's all. So I wanted to pass that message on because even though we are we have a Fit Friends segment and we talk about working out and stuff like that, I never want y'all to think that the goal here is to have what society says is a fit body. The only goal here that I am pushing, the narrative that I am pushing, is that we are paying attention to our health physically and mentally, right? And if we are doing that on a regular basis, our bodies and our minds will show up for us. I never said it was going to look like a specific thing, right? So I just want to make sure everybody understands that I'm not categorizing a fit body as a certain body type. The fuck? Okay. Hey, Hustle. Mishi Boo, Leos are kings and queens, even though we are in the middle of the year now. Y'all are in the middle. They tucked y'all in the middle somewhere and was like, just bury them Leos in the middle. Capricorn starts the year, ends the year. These we are here to say this is the end and this is the beginning. That's it and that's all. Von Ray, good for you. Get back in it, right? And once you get in your fitness routine, try not to stop. Right? On the days that you are really tired and you just don't fucking feel like it, right? Whatever exercise you chose to be dedicated to, bike, walking, whatever the fuck it is, just say to yourself, you know what? If it's a bike, say, you know what? Instead of taking a 20-minute class or a 30-minute class or a 45-minute class or an hour class, I'm going to get on this bitch for 5 minutes. I'm going to get on this bitch for 10 minutes. That's it. Get the fuck on it and get off, right? Because at least you still stay committed to movement that day. You might not have got your full workout in, but your habit, you still holding on to your routine. That's important. I know it works for me. Sometimes when I feel like not taking a 30-minute class or a 45-minute class, I say to myself, I'm just going to fucking jump on here and take a 20-minute class, get it over the fuck with. I do that. Okay? And mind you, 20-minute classes used to be hard for me. Now 20-minute classes are my go-to classes when I'm too tired to do 30 minutes or 45-minute class, because over this past year, my stamina has increased. I've been doing this for a year. This is not an overnight thing. Hey, Glamour 47. Well, the Discord link is in my link tree. So go to my link tree and you will see the Discord link on my link tree. Okay. Please come on in Discord. We be having a ball in there. All right. We got all kind of channels. We have a Coffee with Friends channel on Discord. And underneath the Coffee with Friends channel or Coffee with Friends server, there's several channels, right? Fit Friends, Reading with Friends, Positive Thought of the Day, Travel, in tips. We talk about everything. We talk about our upcoming trips. We have committees on there. It is a very active platform. Okay. So Coffee with Friends is available 24/7. And I love y'all because you guys, I have been saying from the beginning of time, this is not just my show. And you guys have stepped into the room and embraced that. And I love that. That's right. Ooh, Capricorns, right? Capricorns are the alpha and omega. Say that. Good morning, mother. Good morning. I'm happy to see you here this morning, mother. Angel said, oh, I'm going to say this. Aries are the first sign of the zodiac. Oh, hell no. My son's in Aries. Hell to the fuck no. That's the meanest fucking sign. They say Scorpios are mean, but let me tell you something. Aries are dangerous. Scorpios got a lot of fucking mouth, but Aries are dangerous, okay? They fucking execute on the shit that they say they're going to execute on. My son is a damn Aries, and baby, and his little daughter, the 4-year-old, is an Aries, and baby, Aries are a handful. Fuck that. Capricorns are the beginning and the end. The fuck. All right. That's it. And that's all. Well, happy Thursday, y'all. General said I'm an Aries and my wife is an Aries. Go figure. Woo! Lord. Them Aries people, them Aries folks, I'm telling you. All right. I'm going to leave it there. But anyway, y'all, so yesterday I went into the office, right? I wore my green dress because we had our Christmas party yesterday, right? Let me tell you about the Christmas party. First of all, half of the department didn't show. My bosses weren't there. The managers, some of the senior managers were not there, right? And so then I went into the party area. Okay. The party started about 11:30 or so. They served us pizza and sandwiches. I was like, that don't even go together. Does it go together? Pizza, it was like 50 million boxes of pizza and all these sandwiches. And I was like, and a salad. So I took a plain slice of pizza and some salad, and that was it. And I was good. They were like, "You don't want no soda?" I was like, "Nope, I don't want no soda." I carried my water with me. I was like, I came all the way to work for this party because this week is Christmas week. I knew it was gonna be ghost town, but I only went in for the party. And I know them motherfuckers stared at me for a good few seconds. The new people, not the old people, because the old people that I've been working with for years know I come in there with different hairstyles all the time. But the last time some of them saw me, I had my little short black afro. So this time when I walked in, they probably said, "What the fuck?" This one guy, he came up to me and he was like, "Robin?" I was like, "Yep, that's me." Because most of us we do our meetings over conference calls. So a lot of us don't have a face to the name. We just have a name. We just know that we deal with each other over the phone, right? And so now that we're coming back into the office, people are trying to put faces to the name. And he was like, "Robin?" I was like, "That's me." And so it was so hilarious to see people try to recognize me yesterday. You know, I'm just saying. Um, hey, Soulful BBW. Let me move this a little bit closer because shit. Good morning, Natalia. Oh, God, Mishibu, your husband was an Aries? Okay. Wait. I know the general. How you marrying Aries? That's crazy. The general said, "Hell, my company Christmas party was a lot of drinking, aka drunk white people. I should have filmed it." I ain't gonna lie. I didn't appreciate the drunk white people at my job years ago, but I appreciate them motherfuckers now. Let me tell y'all something. These motherfuckers will have a good time, but it's not only at the Christmas parties. It's on vacations and everywhere. I'm just gonna say this, and this is a positive thing, white folk. I love y'all when it comes to vacationing and parties. Because let me tell y'all something. Y'all get drunk. Y'all don't give a fuck about how y'all look. Y'all just be dancing and having a good fucking time. Let me tell you, I have learned a lot from white people on vacation. I used to go on vacation and be trying to act all dainty. Now I'm like, fuck this. I done spent all these thousands of dollars on this vacation. I'm going to act the buck ass wild like the rest of these motherfuckers. Because guess what? They don't know me. Right? So you know what? The general, I ain't mad at them white people that had a good time and got drunk at that party. Some of us need to loosen up and have a good time and stop worrying about what the fuck we look like. I'm just saying, because I know that's how I acted on Virgin Voyages. I didn't give a shit what I looked like. I acted completely up, and I loved it. All right, we need to learn to get more loose. Natalia, you said you don't get Christmas parties. You think what we had yesterday was really a Christmas party? I was like, what the? It was in our building, in the area where we normally get our coffee. Von Ray said, "No offense to the Capricorn." See, I'm already offended because you said no offense to the Capricorns, okay? And then you put a but. So let me read the rest of this. No offense to the Capricorns, but y'all are something else. We are something else fantastic. My mom's sister, aunt, childhood friend, and her wife's are Caps. Woo! Von Ray, don't you love them? Don't you just fucking love those Caps? You surrounded by them. I'm telling you, we the alphas and omegas. Cheryl Lee, good morning. Yes, happy Capricorn season. All of you Saturn rule goats. Yes. Yes, all of us goats. The fuck? We are the goats. We the real goats. Good morning, Virgo Sapphire. Good morning. Who's Virgo Sapphire? We need an AKA name because some of the names when you jump on YouTube are different. Who is Virgo Sapphire? I love that name, but it's Capricorn season, baby. Okay. Capricorn season. Yes. All right. So good morning. And today is Thursday, December 22nd. And baby, I don't know, any of y'all read yesterday's positive thought? See, if y'all were on Discord, y'all would have read it because I took a picture of it and posted it on Discord. But also, if y'all follow Theodora Carter, you would see it on her page too, okay? Because she posted it. Yesterday's, I have to read yesterday's, okay? I'm gonna read yesterday's and then I'm gonna go read today's, okay? Because I need y'all to take in what yesterday's positive thoughts said, because a lot of us are living in this space, including myself. So yesterday's positive thought, and then I'll go to today's positive thought, right? Hey, Amazon 46 Triple D. Yesterday's positive thought said, I will know peace when fear no longer determines what I do not do. How long have you been living with the fear of being hurt? We talk about that all the time. Being abandoned or being rejected. What have these fears motivated you to do? No. More important, what have they motivated you not to do? When you live with fear of being hurt, it is difficult to experience peace. Did y'all hear that? When you live with the fear of being hurt, it is difficult to experience peace. When you move through life with the fear of being rejected, you also avoid the peace of love. The average human being will go to any lengths to avoid the experience of being hurt, being abandoned, or being rejected. Hurt takes on a totally different perspective when you are afraid of it. In order to protect themselves, there are people who will not indulge in a personal contact or closeness. Some of them will go as far as to strike first, hurting others before they can be hurt. You know how we say hurt people hurt people? That's what this is kind of saying. Hurt takes on a totally different perspective when you are afraid of it. In order to protect themselves, there are people who will not indulge in personal contact or closeness. I needed to read that again. Some of them will go as far as to strike first, hurting others before they can be hurt. When you are afraid to be hurt, you can spend a better part of your lifetime on the lookout for hurt, expecting to be hurt. There is something you must remember. When you expect what you expect, you usually get. You cannot experience the fullness of your authentic self or life when you live to avoid hurt. Those people not wanting to get into relationships, or those motherfuckers walking around talking about they're never going to get married again because the last motherfucker hurt them, or they're never going to be in a relationship again because they've been hurt. You cannot experience fullness of your authentic self or life when you live to avoid hurt. You will never know the joy of love or the peaceful satisfaction of being loved if you hide from the hurt. When hurt is the focus, the heart closes. When hurt is the focus, the heart closes. Good morning, AG. When hurt is the focus, the heart closes. People walking around hurt from past relationships and situations, their heart closes. They are hard to love. They are afraid of love, so their heart closes. When your heart is closed, your mind fills with every idea about your hurt, every belief in hurt, what hurt can do to you, and how hurt happens. Get out of your head. Good morning, Brazil. Good morning, Theo. It is your fear of hurt that is destroying your peace of mind and your chance to be loved. Where is protagonist? Somebody get protagonist on here. Good morning, Madison. It is, I have to read that again. It is your fear of hurt that is destroying your peace of mind and your chance to be loved. Until today, you may have believed that if you could avoid being hurt, you would live a peaceful life. So many people think not getting married again, not falling in love again, not doing this, not doing that. They're going to be free of a life of hurt. That's what this is saying. But just for today, consider all of the life, love, and peace you are missing out on in your attempt to avoid being hurt. Today, I am opening my heart to the fullness of life and love with no expectation of being hurt. What do y'all think about this is yesterday's reading, but I had to read it today because I posted it in Discord and I wanted to talk about it, but we didn't get a chance to talk about it. But this shit right here is why a lot of motherfuckers are not getting into new relationships. This right here is the reason why a lot of motherfuckers are ghosting people after a while, because they are afraid of the hurt. They are avoiding the hurt. They don't want to get in that space where hurt could possibly happen. But if you navigate your life avoiding hurt, then how could you ever avoid love again? The general said, Reverend Roy coming to us from the Move Along chapter of Your New Life after Breakup Edition, and the doors of the church are open. Who's passing the collection plate? Yes, pass that shit. Let me know if I need to throw my cash app up there. I never do it, but shit, the fuck. Yes, it's the book you gave me. Okay, how could you experience love if you're navigating through life avoiding it? Right? That is some shit. That is some food for fucking thought, y'all. Okay. And you know what? It's so crazy to me. I have been hurt so many times in relationships, right? I have been hurt so many times in relationships, but I never closed my heart off to love. I never did. Right? I don't avoid the hurt. I be scared, but I don't avoid it. I still look, because I'm still worthy to be loved, and I have a lot of love to give, and so I don't avoid the hurt. I don't want to be hurt, but the one thing, we're gonna move on to today's reading, because today's reading is going to complement yesterday's reading, right? Because a lot of us do not want, a lot of us are moving to avoid hurt because we didn't have closure from the last situation. Right? When you have closure, you walk away from situations understanding what the fuck happened, what not to do again, right? And what some of your red flags are, and then you say to yourself, how am I going to move differently in my next situation? Right? That's what I say to myself. That was a big thing for me. And I said it to my mother. I said it, I might have said it to AG. I said it to a couple of people. I said, this time around when I date, it's going to be different. I'm going to move different. Right? And I said that based on my last experiences, and I have been moving different. And it's been working. Stop avoiding love. Yes, pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. Whoop! Pass the Dutchie on the right-hand side. Hey, Jello, good morning. Jello, that was me that put your package on your door because you know it's Christmas time and we got to look out for each other as neighbors. Okay, Jello? So if you see a package for me, just please hook a sister up, right? And if I see your package, I will bring your package to your door because motherfuckers in this building been ghetto lately now. I pay too much damn rent. And motherfuckers in this building, okay, they steal packages, all right? And not only do they steal packages, all right, they rummaging through people's cars in the garage. See, I always keep my car locked, right? But they going in people's cars and they stealing shit. They put luxury on these buildings, but these people are ghetto. Every building has luxury on it, but the people that they moving in the building, they be ghetto. They don't act ghetto. I barely see people in this building, right? But packages be missing, and I just was told that somebody's car, okay, was rummaged through. Okay, I never give names unless people say that I can. All right, was rummaged through and things were stolen. Ghetto ass building. We pay too much damn rent. So Jello, we got to look out for each other, okay? All right. Dag Sai Abdullah, good morning. Yes, she came in here with a paragraph. I'm gonna have to share this on the screen because this is a novel. All right. Um, all right, the general, I got you. Sai Abdullah said, morning. I definitely relate. I had closed off my heart to avoid the possibility of hurt and disappointment. I didn't find anything wrong with it because I was tired and safe. So I gave up on love and chose to use that energy on me. I still desired love. Oh, I can't show the whole thing here because it's so much. Let me go back over here. I still desired love and my person, but it was safer to just be with me and love me than to take chances. I don't think there is anything wrong with that. Why does everyone need a partner? We can create a good life without love, can't we? But now I have started dating someone, and so far it's feeling nice, and I feel glad I took the chance, but I was not looking. Well, I'm glad you made that comment, and thank you for sharing, Sai, because one of the things I got from the reading is that not necessarily that we have to look for love or that we have to look for a new partner, but we shouldn't close our hearts off to love, all kinds of love. This is not, to me, this is could be your partner. This could be a friend. It could be anything. You can love a person and not be in a romantic relationship with a person. But some people close themselves off to a closeness, being close to other people in general, period, because they have been hurt, right? And so whether it's a significant other, whether it's a friend, etc., right? Don't close yourself off to love. But it does say take the time and heal. Take the time to think about it. That's why I'm going to read today's, because today's positive thought is going to add some meat and fucking potatoes to yesterday's thought. And Sai, you hit on a lot of that. Exactly, Zen. Ghetto, my building. My building is ghetto. That's what you're saying, because they are being fucking ghetto. Motherfuckers in here paying a lot of rent. And they got the ring light. They got the ring camera up here by our mailboxes. They got all cameras everywhere because people in here don't know how to act right. Right, Angel? Anna, Jello. What? Jello, you are lying. Jello just said they are applying for apartments under other names. They got to be, because let me tell you something. The mail that comes in this building, I be like, who are these people? They are applying for apartments under other names. Listen, they try to raise my rent this year. I'm gonna be like, listen, y'all motherfuckers, y'all garage door be open. You want to raise my rent, but people are stealing in here. The fuck? We need a concierge. If you raise my rent another damn dollar, you better put a concierge in this fucking lobby. The fuck? Find a space for a gym or some shit. Cause the fuck? They ghetto in here. All right. Good morning. I am Jacinta. Yes, Virgo. Yes. Let it be known. God is within you. God is love. McCliver said, good for you. That's your past experiences is helping you to thread better in your future relation. It got to, because I need a different experience, McCliver. So I got to move different, right? But I don't close my heart off to love because I still am worthy to love and to receive love. Jello, I will. Jello, please stand behind me because the marquee will get it. They'll be like, I'll be like, no. And when I come up with a petition and be knocking on y'all doors talking about sign the petition, y'all better sign the petition in this building. The fuck? All right. So let's go to today's positive thought, right? So that we can seal a deal on yesterday's positive thought. But before we do that, Zen said, I wasn't looking for my husband when we met. I was done with dating. I was moving to Florida a month later, then met him at a wedding and it changed my life. You see? You see how shit can happen? I love that. Thanks for sharing that, Zen. December 22nd. If you're on IG, give me the hearts. If you're on YouTube, give me the thumbs up. All right. Make sure y'all are following me. All right. December 22nd, which is today. I will know peace when I take the time to experience the blessings of closure. We've talked about closure before, but this is the month of peace, right? We are ending the year. December is the month of peace. All great events cast a shadow before them. And so many of us get caught up in the shadow. How? We move on to something new without closure. We jump into something new before we understand the old. We think we can start a new relationship when we are still angry about the old relationship. We think we can find a new, better paying job when we are still upset about how we were treated on the old job. You cannot move forward into something bigger, better, brighter than what you had until you clear your feeling about what the old thing was. What you learned, what you are taking and what you are taking with you. Without closure, the bad stuff you had before is going to follow you. The reason why I said I promised and I vowed to do things different this time. Okay? A shadow is a cast by a coming event. The shadow is not the event itself. Some shadows are dark. They may frighten you. They also obscure your vision. We can't see them red flags when the shadows are there. Okay? Other shadows are bright. So bright, in fact, they blind you to what is really going on. How we accept people in our darkest times. We think we see the good in them, but really they're not. They're toxic, right? Because we're blinded by the shadows because we didn't get closure from the last. Okay? A bright shadow may lead you out of the darkness, but may not provide you with a clear vision of where you are headed. When you attempt to leave where you are without closure, you will undoubtedly get lost in some kind of shadow. Ending up in a relationship and the same shit happens. You go, why does this shit keep happening to me? That shadow. Okay? A shadow in your mind, a shadow on your heart. The only way to ensure that you are standing squarely in a new event and not the shadow is to make an effort to understand what you are leaving. Job, past relationship, whatever you are leaving. Why did you leave it? What did you learn? What are you taking from it? And did you ask yourself, how are you going to move different next time? Why are you leaving? What have you learned? And how you plan to make the next event different. Okay? Until today, you may have been compelled to move on without forethought or closure. Just for today, be the fuck still. It didn't say the fuck, but Be the fuck still. For those that hop into relationship back to back to back, be the fuck still. You don't need to hop from relationship to relationship to relationship. Be the fuck still. You don't have to hop from job to job to job to job. Be the fuck still. Make no decisions. Give yourself some downtime. Why I tell people to stay single in between relationships for a while. When you feel ready to move forward, ask the Holy Spirit to show you where and how to move into an eventful new beginning. Today, I am devoted to bringing closure to those experiences that could propel me into a shadow. When I read this, I was like, whoa. And Sai Abdullah, what you said was this. You said you took some time to yourself. That's what you said, right? If I scroll back up to that big ass paragraph, you said, You gave up on love, but you chose to use that energy on yourself. It's not that you gave up on love. Yes, you were going through a learning experience. What you were doing was taking closure. That's a difference. Okay. You have people who completely give up on love that never get into relationships again. But that's not what you did, Sai Abdullah. What you did was you took the time for yourself. You took the downtime that was needed because you still knew that you were worthy of love and you wanted love, but you wanted healthy love. So that downtime and loving yourself helped bring clarity to you so that when you got into this new relationship that you said, now I started dating someone, and so far it's feeling nice, and I feel glad I took the chance, but I was not looking. That's because you took the time. A lot of people don't fucking take the time. They think that they have to relationship hop. You don't. Good morning. I am Jacinta. Glad you are here. All right. I am glad you are here. Hey, VDI photo. All right. Virgo, oh, Zen said, I know it at Amazon and I'm grateful all the time. Yes, he is blessed. And he knows he's blessed. That was a lot of talking and reading. All right. Take the time you need. Right. When I separated from my last relationship, I wasn't looking. I'm going to tell you, I'm dating now. I'm in an exclusive relationship. His ass better be exclusive. We said we exclusive. Don't play with me. The fuck? Y'all see that post that I put with that girl jumping up and down talking about this motherfucker playing with me. Don't fucking play with me, right? But I wasn't looking. I wasn't looking. When I came out of my last relationship, I said, no, fuck this shit. I felt like Sai Abdullah. I was like, I still want love. I deserve love, but not now. I had to learn. I had to sit in the space and figure out what happened in this last relationship exactly. How the fuck did I end up in this last relationship? What do I need to do for myself, within myself, okay, to make sure that my next experience will be better? And I worked on that. Right? And the guy that I'm dating right now, it just happened naturally. And I love it. It wasn't forced. It just happened naturally. It's not that you gave up on love, side. You took the time that a lot of people don't take. And then there's a population of people who just say, where's protagonist? We need to check on protagonist. He's been quiet lately, y'all. We have to check on protagonist. I'm going to reach out to him after this, okay? But when you have people where you hear them say they never going to be in a relationship again, fuck love, fuck this, they're never going to get married again. These are the people who are not taking the time, who are not picking out the learned lessons, who's not asking themselves, what could I do differently next time? Right? Don't deprive yourself of love because somebody broke your heart or you had a bad experience. Right? Learn from it. Virgo said, this is why I have been abstinent for almost 4 years. I got closer to God. Best decision ever made. I feel so much love from him. Amen. Amen, Virgo. Right? Everybody has their own path to walk. And you chose that path and you have a peace. Amen. Everybody's path doesn't have to look the same. Thank you for sharing that. Amazon 46 Triple D said, I said that just a few months ago that I was so done with dating to the point where I just stay on the radar. Why are you depriving yourself of love? Because you had some bad experiences? Angel says, it's me. I'm the relationship hopper. Wait a minute, Angel. Let me put my guest link up there because just in case anybody want to jump on and say some shit. But I mean, Angel, are you a relationship hopper or you just date a lot? Right? There's a difference, right? If you're just out there dating and you're dating multiple people, that's not a relationship, right? But if you are getting into relationships back to back, then you probably should take a little break in between just to get to know yourself. All right. Just to sink in, some of the things that you took in from that prior relationship and how to avoid taking them in the next relationship. You know what I'm saying? Um Let me go up because y'all are at it this morning. I love it. Sai Abdullah said, yep, I decided to take the time to learn me, process the past, work on my patience, work on being a better me for my future person, working on my personal goals, healing my heart and waiting on God. And that part, wasn't you denying yourself of love. And that wasn't you closing your heart off to love. That was you seeking closure, learning, so that you could be a better person. There's two different things. Taking the time and closing yourself off. You took the time. And hopefully your next relationship will be healthier, happier, and there will be longevity because of that time you took. I am Jacinta says, same as Zen. I wasn't looking for my husband. After my kryptonite side broke my heart, I was about to live life like a cold winter book. But he changed my life. So thankful for him, that timing, right? And that I was willing to accept the love again. Yes. Sometimes, like I said, mine just happened. Sometimes it just happens. It just falls on your doorstep. And you're like, oh shit. you know? Sai Abdullah said, and a lot of manifesting of the type of partner I want, need, and desire. That part. How about that? Angel said, I'm a serial lover. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. I'm not a serial lover. I know I'm not. I don't. Mm-mm. I don't be falling in love like that. If I, mm-mm. No, I don't be falling in love like that. So I'm not a serial lover. What does a serial lover, what does that even feel like? Like you really fall in love? Like quickly? Is that what a serial lover is? Like you fall in love with people quickly? I don't. And let me tell you something. But when I do fall in love, I be like, I hope this motherfucker love me too, because damn it, I don't want to be on this roller coaster by myself. That shit is scary. But what is a serial lover? What is that? I am Jacinta said, you have to work on your own healing first before jumping into another relationship. Your closure will be your blessing. Facts. Facts. Angel said, even though I get hurt, I go into every relationship like it never happened. Is that good? Is that healthy? Because you want to know what happened. You need to have your learned lessons so that you don't do the same shit. I know, Angel, because I said it to myself. I had to analyze my relationships, and I said my relationships had commonality. They did. They all wanted to control me, right? And when I thought about it during dating, the red flags were there, right? But I ignored it. Right. But so this time I turned around and I said, you know what? I noticed that there was a pattern in my last relationships. People always want to control me, my vibe, tone me down and shit like that. No, not this time. This time I'm going to date. Right. Oh, and and also the thing that I used to do is I would date, and after a year, we would already be, well, after 6 months or 7 months, we would already be talking about, what we doing, how we doing it, or whatever. This time I'm taking things slow, going slow, making sure that, we're on the same page, enjoying the experience, not putting a lot of pressure on things, right? just enjoying it. And that's different for me because normally I'm jumping in. If I really, really care for you, I'm jumping in. But this time I'm taking a little time to make sure that we truly, truly get to know each other. Right? Because the one thing I don't want is to get into another relationship and somebody try to tone down my vibes. I don't want that. I am me. I am me. That's it. And that's the fuck all. All right. Um, Virgo Sapphire says, yes, peace. My day is coming. Patience is key. Absolutely. Your day is coming. I am Jacinta said, Angel, but you're dealing but you are dating. So that's not a bad thing that you are looking and shopping around. Exactly. Dating is one thing. I don't consider that serial lover. That's why I said, what do you mean by serial lover? You're dating. So it is expected that you have multiple partners when you're dating, right? That's different. But to me, a serial lover is someone that falls in love, breaks up from that relationship, gets into another exclusive relationship, falls in love again, breaks up from that relationship, gets into another relationship, falls in love again. But you are dating. So that's different. You dipping your toe in the waters. All right? That's different shit. I agree with you. I am Jacinta. Theo said, after my last relationship, I was intentional about healing me. So the focus of my healing was on me and not what happened to me. Deep. The focus was the focus of of my healing was on me and not what happened to me. That's deep, y'all. Cuz I bet you a lot of us focus on the shit that happens to us, right? Instead of just focusing on the healing aspect of it. Mm. I am Jacinta. Great question. And it's nothing. Look, we're not judging here. This is a no judgment zone, okay? Judge your mama. Nobody on here judging, okay? We try not to judge. We're human. So sometimes I slip into the judgment zone, but I try to get myself out. So the question here is from I am Jacinta to Angel. Are you scared to be alone? Great question. Great question. Angel said, we talked about this yesterday. I always look to self when a relationship ends and I adjust. We talked about it yesterday, but they didn't hear it. That's why y'all got to come on Discord because we just be talking. Even when we're not on the show, we have conversations on Discord. We do. We jump on video. We say, I was on video with Angel and I was at work. Okay. Angel said, I am terrified of being alone. And I am Jacinta. I don't want to end up like my mom. There you go. Now that's deep. That's a whole topic of conversation by itself. And you know what? Kudos to fucking Angel for admitting what a lot of motherfuckers won't admit. They are afraid to be alone. Kudos to you, Angel, for admitting that, saying it out loud. You don't want to be like your mom. Is that something that you are unpacking in therapy? Because there are a lot of people who don't want to end up alone for various reasons. Tap into that. Tap into that. Okay? Virgo said that is too much for the body count. I'm just saying. Really? Speak for yourself. Some people can handle body counts. I'm just saying. Right? Saya Abdullah said, I so relate to what you said about dating me as I am. I'm loud, curses, laugh, plays, etc. I've had people tell me I need to tone it down and never would. Now I found someone who likes me just as I am and enjoys me as I am. There's nothing like being with someone who likes and enjoys you as your authentic self. Babe. Listen, Sai, you see. Listen, Sai Abdullah's right. She got energy, right? And so girl, I understand. Because I got a lot of energy and I had to deal in relationships where I was told I'm too loud. I cuss too much. All right, but this is who I am. Why do people try to make me be what they need me to be because they don't cuss a lot? They're not loud. They're not like Colonel and be popping all over the place because that's not you. Don't put your energy on me. Right? And so I am only dating a person that respects me for who I am. That's it. And that's all. I cuss. Okay. Now I have manners. So I don't cuss around people's mamas and daddies and shit like that. I have manners. Right. But when I'm in my element and I'm hanging out and I'm having a good time, y'all will see in New Orleans. Okay. My boo will be with me. Okay. He knows I'm for the shits. For real. I got to be me. And y'all will see that. I will be in New Orleans with my boo. And I'm still gonna be me. And he gonna be all right with that. And I love it. I love it. I will never date a person again in my life that tells me I'm too loud or I cuss too much and I need to tone it down. Nope. No. You are not for me. You are not for me. That's it and that's all. Theo said you have to look at what happened because it will impact your healing. It just can't be the focus. True. It just can't be the focus. I agree with that. Mishi Boo said, I'm not afraid to be alone, but I don't want to be alone. Okay, that I can understand. I'm with you, Mishi Boo. I'm not afraid to be alone, but I don't want to be alone either. And you know what? It takes courage to admit that. So many people walking around here beating their chest with their egos, talking about, I don't care, I'll be alone. I don't care, I don't need no one. I don't care, I don't mind being single. Please, man. Please. Put the ego to the side for a minute. Okay? Put the ego to the side. I appreciate those that jump on here and they are honest. Ain't no shame. Cheryl Lee said, I'm told that your best lover should be your best friend. If so, you have to get to know each other first. That part. And that's where I'm at. That's exactly where I'm at, Cheryl. Taking things slow, getting to know each other. Right? Understanding and seeing how people are when they're angry, when they're happy, when they're sad, when they're broke. Because for me, I jumped into my last relationship, but I never experienced that person when they were struggling. People change, their dynamics change, their personalities change depending on where they are in their life or their season, right? And for me, taking things slow and getting to know people over a period of time, you get to experience their anger, their happiness, their pain. And I want to see it all. I want to see it all. Hey, Angel, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Boo. What you got for us this morning?
I was just gonna elaborate on,
Please do.
being a serial lover.
Yes, do it.
And I was thinking about it, and maybe I'm not.
Right.
I don't really know.
Because I'm
But
trying to figure out, explain what you mean. What did you think it meant?
so I'm known. My girlfriends all know. They're like, bitch, every time we talk to you, you in love with somebody else. Like who is he today? Who is it?
Okay.
And not that I like jump into relationships like real quick.
Mhm.
But I can say that they will like escalate quickly.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like your relationship has been like a year, a slow burn,
Yep.
and you know what I mean?
Yep.
Mine are like fast, like you got struck by lightning.
Yeah.
And
I
then
mean, I
boom,
say mine is a slow burn. It doesn't mean that I don't have my feelings are not there.
right. No, I'm
Right?
not saying that at all. I'm saying
Yeah.
that it has developed over time.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It,
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
and I don't really do that. Like I always say, like I jump in and I love like I've never been hurt.
Well, do you think that that's connected to the fact that you said you're afraid to be alone? So you think
It
you rush
could,
to
it
get into these
definitely.
relationships, to lock the relationships down so that you can secure that you have a partner? Do you think it's because of that?
I think that that has something to do with it. That I think that my fear of ending up like my mother,
Yeah.
um, drives me to like not stay to myself. You know
Hmm.
what I mean? You know how you said when people get hurt and then they're just like close off, like no, 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 no.
Yeah.
So I'm the exact opposite of that. I get hurt and then I just move on to the next.
So do
because
you take the time like what we read today? Because you ordered
Mhm,
this book, right? Oh, bitch, she got the book right in front of her. You know, you
mhm,
need to read today's thing again slowly,
mhm.
right?
When you read
Because
it, I was like, "Ooh,
yeah, because
that's
what
me."
happens is you're jumping, right? And you don't get like that vacant space, like to
Mhm,
unpack what happened from the last relationship before you get into the next relationship, right? And so maybe
mhm.
you just need an unpacking time,
Yeah, yeah. And
right?
you know
Because
what?
you
It's
still
funny you say that, and we read that today.
yeah,
When yesterday, was it yesterday or the day before? I deleted all the dating apps. I deleted all my profiles. Like, I'm done. I
yeah,
sent out. I'm trying to not be a ghoster because I
yeah,
was. I mean, I had no issue with ghosting somebody. I
mhm,
sent out text messages. I lied.
mhm,
They were lies. And I just said, I met somebody that I want to, explore things further with, and I'm not good at dating multiple people. I wish you the best. And I sent that to about 4 or 5 people, 4 or 5 guys.
what?
Mhm.
And it was a lie.
It's a lie, yeah.
It's a
But
lie.
like it's funny because you read that is like confirmation. It's
Yeah,
confirmation because like I don't feel I didn't feel like investing the effort into getting to know somebody. Like I don't fucking feel like it. I don't want to.
yeah,
Like I feel like it's Christmas and don't nobody want to jump into nothing right now. And people are busy, they're spending time with their family and stuff, and then you don't want to take it personal if somebody don't get back to you. So I'm like, you know what, forget it. Like,
yeah. And so maybe this is a message that you need to step back and take the time for yourself. Right? That
mm-hmm,
doesn't mean that you can't continue to date because dating is just dating. You're going out
mm-hmm,
on a date, you're meeting people, but as far as locking yourself down into a relationship, maybe just take the time and figure out why you jump from one relationship to the other. Why you ghost people. Like that's what today's reading was about, like getting closure and understanding what happened in the last relationship. How did you feel in that last relationship? How can you unpack that and what learned lessons you could walk away from?
yeah,
Right? So that you don't take that into the next
mm-hmm.
relationship. You know, um, and so I thought, December being the month of peace, December has some good deep ass readings this month.
I can't wait. Like, I can't wait to dig into this. Like, I might fool
Yeah.
around and read all the doggone devotions.
I'm telling you. Pat said, Angel, maybe we are quick to call it a relationship when in fact it's just an experience. That part.
Yeah, that too. Because my last two relationships were
Were
not
experiences,
we were
really.
not we were not in a relationship with this last one. We never had the discussion of exclusivity. Like you know what I mean?
And
Um
you said that. You said
yeah.
that several times. It wasn't a
Uh-huh.
relationship. Y'all never really discussed exclusivity,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
But there were hints that it was exclusive, but it was never really discussed
Mm-hmm.
flat out. And so
Now,
Pat has a
sexual
great point.
activity was exclusive.
Oh, sexual activity was
So
exclusive
that we
with
had that
dating.
discussion. Yes, we
Okay.
did have that discussion.
Okay. So the
And
sex was
then
exclusive.
right, and then the experience before that we called a relationship, but that was the polyamory thing.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Um,
That was an
I'm not
experience, boo.
I'm not gonna call that a relationship. I'm gonna
That
call
was
that
a
an
fucking
experience.
experience because you were in and out of that shit like within 24 hours. I was like, wait, what? You were in a polyamory relationship, and then the
Mhm,
next day you were like, I'm out of it. I was like, wait, what the fuck? You were just
mhm.
in it yesterday.
Yeah.
But I
But I
love the way
learned
y'all
so much
came
from
together.
that. Oh my gosh, I
Yeah,
learned so much from that. I told you yesterday, like
I know.
that
You told me, but they
experience,
didn't know.
the experience of dating a polyamorous man who had multiple partners, and then me, that experience grew my emotional intelligence by leaps and bounds. It
Girl.
really did. And I'm grateful for it.
Girl, you an adult. I'm not that grown. I can't share my man. I swear, y'all, and y'all heard me say it a million times. I thought when I came out of this last relationship, I was gonna go poly because I was like, you know what? These motherfuckers are being poly anyway without permission. They still cheating on
Mhm.
your ass. So why not just be poly and know who the side girl is? Who not side, because in poly y'all all in the same. Let me
Right.
know who the other girl is, and let's just have big happy family. But then when I got my boo, I was like, nah, nah, nah. Nah, I will put a different color wig on every motherfucking day. You could call me
And
anybody
be
you
there.
want. We in a polyamorous relationship with me and my and our wigs. That's it. I
Uh-huh.
can't do it. I'm selfish. I'm selfish. You know,
Mhm.
and obviously for you, it really wasn't for you because as soon as you met someone that you thought that
Right.
you could get into a relationship with, you left that polyamory
I
situation
did.
alone. If you were really into poly, that nobody that last experience couldn't have took you from
It
that.
would have never, right. Yeah. Because I would have told him, like, look, this is my love style. Are you with it or are you not?
Exactly. That would have been your conversation. It would have been a
Uh-huh.
whole different
And it
conversation.
wasn't. It wasn't.
Exactly.
It was like, oh my gosh, this is, I like this man and I want to
Yeah.
pursue this. This is what I want to pursue.
Yep. Which meant that poly is not for you. That was an experience.
Hmm.
Amazon said at Angel, I used to think about being old and alone with nobody to love me like I want to love them. Mm. I've thought about that too. Cause I'm turning 56 and I'm like, damn, I'm single. Like, I mean, I'm in a relationship, but I'm not married. Y'all know what I'm
Right,
saying.
right, right.
And so I think about that too. I'd be like, oh, what the fuck happens when I'm old and shit? And I already got a shower bench because from when I had surgery, I had to use
Mm,
the shower bench. So I have a bathroom in here that's ready for my handicap ass if I get all old and broken. But the thing is that you do think about that. What happens when you get up in age and you're not moving around, you're not going out, you're not hanging out? You want to be able to come home and have some damn body.
right.
Right? I think about that too, y'all. Y'all not by yourselves, but at the same time, I want to make sure that whoever is that person is the person. Like, I don't want to
Hmm.
have to go through all these experiences,
Right. Yeah.
you
I'm
know?
tired. I feel like, the book, The Trauma, It Didn't Begin With You.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I feel like that is my freaking life right now. Like I grew up watching, I got that right here too. Look, I be reading while I'm working.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, so I feel like I'm reliving my mother's life.
Yeah.
Like it's not the same time frame. Like my father physically abused her when I was like 8. My kids are 16 and 12 now, and I was in the physically abusive. With me though, it happened one time and I dipped. With my mother, it happened over years, and she
Years.
kept
Mm-hmm.
leave, go back, leave, go back. I didn't do that part,
Mm-hmm.
but my brother was always in trouble, in and out of juvie and all this
Mm-hmm.
stuff. My 16-year-old, I had to put his ass out. I'm dealing with that with him, and then my mother had me, who was an athlete, a scholar, like all good and all this stuff. Brady, my 12-year-old, freaking straight A's, all-star football player, exactly like me.
Good morning,
Like
so blessed. Mm-hmm.
this. I
That
feel like
generational, it didn't start with you,
I feel
how
like
you
I'm
passed.
going to repeat this shit, and I don't want to be like she's fucking miserable.
But
Like,
but you're saying it out loud so that you can unpack that in therapy, work through
mm-hmm,
that, right? And so
mm-hmm,
it's good that you recognize that. But I can 1000% relate to what you're saying because and my mother is on here, so she knows. Right now, my mom has 2 kids. I have 4 brothers, but my mom has 2 kids, a boy and a girl, and I'm the oldest. Right, I'm the oldest of all my brothers. I have 4 brothers in total,
same.
but my mom has 2 kids, right? And my brother from my mom raised by the same mom, right? And he stayed in trouble, right? I had the child. I was put out, right? My mother, when she was young, she was put out, of her house. She was sent to a group home. I wasn't sent to a group home, but I was just put out. And it was like she was repeating some of what happened to her when raising me, right? And so ultimately,
Mm-hmm,
you know what I'm saying? So
mm-hmm.
ultimately, when I had my son, right, I kept asking myself, like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I was a straight A student. I love school. My brother was always up in the Hooskow. Okay. He's still
Mhm.
in the Hooskow. Okay.
Same thing.
Um, I always, when I got pregnant, Forest Hills High School put me out of the school because I still showed up to school every day. They put me out of the school and they sent me over there to Ida B. Wells maternity school in off of Jamaica Avenue in Queens. Okay. And I had to do my 10th year in this maternity school, but I never stopped going to school. And when I hit my 11th year in school, I went to Francis Lewis High School just to sign up for my GED. And I took
Okay.
my GED because my baby daddy was always in the hospital, and I had to do something for our finances. And I took my GED without really deregistering for high school. They didn't really pay attention to that back then. They do now. And so when I passed my GED, I just signed out of school and I was like, I got my high school diploma and I started working. I've always been educational driven,
Mm-hmm.
career driven. Where my brother is opposite, right? And so when I look at my life, I also said to myself, I don't want to repeat the things that happened with my mom, but I ended up with the son that was in the Who Scout. And I was like, what the fuck
Mm-hmm.
happened? Like, I'm a
Yeah.
straight A student and I do all
Mhm.
this shit and I'm career driven. And I ended up with the son that was in the Who Scout like my brother. And I was like, what the fuck? And I
Yeah.
felt like I was similar to my mom because now I too had the boy that was in and
Mhm.
out of the Who Scout, but I fought. I was like, I got to fight through this. We cannot continue these generational curses and these patterns. And for many, many years, people have told me to give up on my son, and I would not. I was like, I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. This motherfucker, I will choke him dead myself before I let him be the statistic for the rest of his life, like my brother. And
Mhm.
all that fighting I did and all the work that I put in, with the learned lessons, he's a
Mhm.
beautiful person right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Great
I think
career,
I.
make good money. We have to it didn't start with you. But
Yeah.
how do we break the chain? Right? How do we break the chain?
Everybody tells me that. Like you can't give up. You can't.
Yeah.
But
I'm telling you,
I.
Angel, it's hard.
It's
I was
so
on
hard.
I was on Zoloft. Is that what it was called? The antidepressants. I was
Back
on
then, yeah.
yeah, I was on every damn thing. And for those that have known me for years that joined this show, y'all know what I've been through. And my son was in the Who Scout. And many of my friends and family members was like, oh my God, just give up. Stop dealing with
Mhm.
the shit. And I was like, I will never. I will never. And I never stopped. Okay. And I'm glad I didn't stop because even though it
Mhm.
was hard, even though I put him out, even though he slept in his car for 3 months, even though I still never took my eyeballs off of him, right? I
Mhm.
let him go through that, but I was always there in the background, whether he knew it or not. I needed him to get on his feet. And once he got
Mhm.
on his feet, he been on them ever
That's
since.
awesome.
He been on them ever since.
I'm not like that. I'm not like that. Like I I'm so just avoidant, and I think that that's driven by my fear of being like my mother. Like I don't want to be that mom that's sitting in court begging judges to give them another chance.
Mm-hmm.
Like my approach is like, if that's what you want to do, fuck it. You're gonna do it outside of my house,
Yeah.
and you're gonna do it without me as your mom. Like if you get locked up, don't fucking call me.
Yeah.
Don't
It's
call
it's
me.
hard, Angel. I understand. I
Yeah,
get it.
it's hard.
I get it. I mean, I have people who have had their children locked up and they be like, I ain't coming to get your ass. I ain't coming to
Mhm.
visit your ass. And they meant it. But
Yeah,
for whatever reason, I couldn't do that. I was in the you feel me clothes. I was in the court begging the judges. I was in the jails getting felt up every single fucking weekend
right. I
going to
don't
visit
want to
him.
do it. I don't
I
want to do
know.
it.
And I don't blame you.
And especially like when you know that you didn't raise them to be that way, and like you have given them every fucking resource, and you've
Yep.
given like everything. Like the kid has never wanted for nothing, never lived in a bad neighborhood, never, none of that. And then you're going to go searching for it anyway.
Angel, you got to remember, he could be a product of it
Right,
didn't start
right.
with
Yeah.
you, right? He could be a product of that, right? And so
Hmm.
this is why for me, I had a lot of patience with. I didn't have patience, but I knew that my son's father was crackhead. Even though my son never experienced the crackhead shit because my
Right.
his father died when my son was 8, but the impact of that whole experience, even though my son was not really a living part of that, with memory, clear memory, he does hold some
Hmm.
hostility around, he held hostility around his father for many, many years because there are a couple of things that he remembers that happened during that time. And so, with that type of trauma, right, and the trauma that I went through growing up as a child, I was sensitive for whatever reason. I didn't know nothing about these books and nothing about nothing. But for whatever reason, I committed to working on my own healing and making sure that my son had a equal opportunity to do the best that he could, right? And it's no right or wrong answer here, right? There's no
Mhm.
right or wrong answer here, right? You have to do it the best way you can do it and deal with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Angel? So whatever you feel you need, that's what you seek. You know what I mean? I'm not saying you need to go down to the you feels me and you need to go to the judge. It's whatever you need, right?
Yeah.
But don't feel bad about taking what you need and
Mhm.
doing what you think is the best, right? Because there is no book on how to raise these little motherfucking
They
kids.
don't have no manual.
They ain't no damn manual, and you could do the same exact thing I do, and it don't work for you, and vice versa. Right. And that's what makes my ass itch because some people would be like, well, you didn't raise them this way. And you could have did that. And you could have did this. You could have did that. We could have raised our kids the same exact fucking way. And my kid could have
And
still
they
ended
still
up
do
in
different. Yeah.
okay. And so, I understand that, Angel. Don't feel bad for what, you know, the decisions that you're making as you're going through this, because that tough love might save him. You understand?
Hmm.
I have a friend that I'm not going to say names, but when he got locked up, his mother was like, peace, middle grease and deuces. I ain't coming up there. Good luck to you. He said when he got the fuck out of there, he ain't never got locked up again. Cause when his mother his mother said, deuces to your ass, because the fuck you think I'm coming up here? I ain't, you gonna do it by your damn self. He said when he got the fuck out, he never went back. Cause he was like, oh shit, ain't nobody gonna come visit him, ain't nobody
Uh-huh.
gonna send him no
He said,
money.
"Oh, she was serious."
Yes. He was like, he was gonna be hungry to fuck hungry in jail. Okay. Kiss the boy said, hey, I got rid of my kids and forgot why I'm still supposed to wake up early. I'm fucking
Oh
dead.
gosh.
All right. Amazon said I get turned off easily these days. If you lie to me, I just cut shit off. Oh my God. Theo said I had to heal the onion back. And I had to peel the onion back and look at who is Theo and why does she keep ending up with the same person in a different body? Girl, twins. We
Mhm.
twins. Y'all ever date somebody and be like, this motherfucker act like the last motherfucker? You dating the same motherfucker because you keep picking the same motherfucker because you're not closing and learning and assessing yourself.
Mhm.
Virgo said, when you're with God, you are never alone. Thank you for that, Virgo. Thank you for that. I am Jacinta said, you will not be alone the same way you tell yourself affirmations about working out. This is for you, Angel. The
Oh,
same way you tell yourself affirmations about working out, you have to start believing the same in all aspects of your life. Let's start manifesting things. Yes, Lord. Because in
ooh.
friends, Angel went in there and plopped all these damn affirmations for us to go in and read, right? For our fifth friends. But affirmations for your
Mm.
loneliness in your life. You need
Wow.
to do that too. You see how
Wow.
you addicted to that bike? You be looking at that bike
Yep.
talking about, I'm gonna go ride that shit. I can't wait to put my ass up on this seat and
Mhm.
ride you and hump you, right? That's how you got to think about your love life, your
Mhm.
kids, everything else.
Good. Ooh, that's rich. D, come through.
I'm just the fuck saying,
Yes.
right? Okay,
That's
I am
so
just to say
good.
yes. Thanks to everyone for being honest. We unpacking some things today. I love y'all. I love y'all. You know I love y'all. I fucking come here free. You know I fucking love y'all. All right. All right. Zen says if I was one of those guys, I'd be like, why pick them over me? Mm. Mm. Virgo said, I'm a senior lab tech. If people knew about the new STDs out here and what it's doing to women's smut, you would value your flowers more. Wait a
Oh,
minute. What fucking new STDs? Did y'all hear that the STD numbers and rates in Atlanta, Georgia are sky fucking rocketing? Did y'all hear that? Y'all better wear condoms in Atlanta. What the fuck is going on in Atlanta, Georgia? They said that the STDs are running rampant. They feel like COVID and all this isolation had motherfuckers walking their cats and eggplants all over the place. Be careful out there. Thank you for sharing that, Virgo. But you want to send a list of those new STDs? The fuck?
Right.
Okay. And just because people serial date don't mean they serial fuck.
I
That,
wouldn't. I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it, but
say it though. Say it because you know.
I ain't out here like that.
Right. Well, I mean, protecting our flowers and dating is two different things. I could date a lot of motherfuckers and none of them are kissing the flower.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So we're not talking about walking your cat along the street like an alley cat.
That's the last step, baby.
Right. All right. But thank you for sharing that. All right. I am just to say you dating. It's okay to be a ghoster. Oh, so it's okay to go. No, it's not. I am descent to no. We are not co-signing on ghosting, even in dating. No, please. We're not co-signing on ghosting.
I'm not doing that.
Don't ghost.
Because it hurts.
It does hurt. Don't ghost people. People do. Please do not ghost. Amazon said, I've been told I'm too loud, too animated sometimes, too straightforward, too carefree, too smiley smile. I won't apologize for being me. That's just the wrong person. They ain't meant to be with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am just to say, Virgo, we ground our flower with all of our heart. Yes, we do. We love our flower. The fuck. Okay. Theo said, I am Jacinta. After my healing journey, I ended up being a certified coach and published author. I realized I was in love with love more than I was in love with myself.
That's a word. I'm a hire Theo. I'm gonna hire. I already have a therapist. I got a psychiatrist.
She's a life coach. Yeah.
I'm gonna get. Yeah.
I can't hire her because we friends, but I call her and just talk to her. I get the friendship coach version. But yes, look into her. We got a therapist on here, Fancy K, and we have a life coach on here, Theodora Carter. This show has people on here, okay, for us to lean on when we really need the support. All right. This is not just for fun and giggles. Even though we have a lot of fun on here, we are really unpacking shit. All right. Kiss the Boy says it is okay to ghost. Some people need to be left alone without explanation. They think it's an opening to beg, plead, and demand another chance. You don't have to ghost them though. You could just be like, listen, I'm out and deuces. It don't have to be a ghost. Just tell them you don't want to be bothered. Mishi Boo said one can yourself be there is a time and place for everything. Oh, be yourself. But there is a time and place for everything. Yes, Mishi Boo, but people have to be conscious not to put what they feel is a time and place on somebody else, right? Just because you think you should act a certain way in a specific time and place doesn't mean that you need to put that on somebody else, right? So, we have to allow people to be who they are. Right. Even when I met my boo's mom, I was the way I was. I didn't curse. Right. Because it's like work. When you go to work, when I go to work and I'm talking at work, I don't be dropping the F-bomb just to fuck.
Time and place.
Right. Time and place. But my energy is still the way it is. When I go to work, I'm still jumping around like popcorn. I'm still like this. You're just not going to get a cuss.
Okay. Wait a minute. Pause. Do that again. Put your hand. Okay. Come through shoulders. Okay.
Right? I got some shoulder muscles.
Okay. Deltoids.
I'm just saying. I'm trying to, but you got to let people be who they are. When I met my boo's mom, I was still energetic. I was still very jokey, right? Because I feel like if she's going to love me for who I am.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Right? Wait, I am Jacinta said at Theo, I just threw my phone. Damn it. Because Theo said, I'm in love. I was in love with love more than I was in love with myself. Y'all getting the fuck off my live because it's 9:26 and that was a whole motherfucking word. Okay. I was in love with love more than I was in love with myself. Woo!
Mm-hmm. I'm taking off. I'm going to listen.
All right, Angel, because I'm
Bye.
taking
Love
off
y'all.
too. But thank you so much, boo. This was a lot today. Hey, Ghost. Hey, Chef You. This was a heavy, heavy day, y'all. All right. Theo says, since 2019, 2020, I've been focusing on loving me and embracing who I am at my core. I love this. Oh no, Virgo, you didn't hit a nerve. You were right on point. Virgo, listen, you will know that our show, we accept all input, right? You didn't hit a nerve. You gave us some information that is key. These STDs are out here, okay? So yes, we need that to be known. So thank you for sharing that. We just wanted to let you know that, I just wanted you to know that I was protecting my flower. But thank you for that. All right. This goes to show you that we got all kinds of professionals on here that can educate us. We need the education, Virgo. So don't ever apologize for educating us. Okay. Cheryl Lee said at Theo, that's awesome. If you don't have self-love and self-worth, in my opinion, you can't know love. You can't. You can't. Theo said, and I am Jacinta, yes, I try to help other women create the life they desire, knowing that it starts with embracing who they are at their core without all of the titles we sometimes hide behind. Love it. Zen said, if you are reading, it didn't start with you and you are not on Discord, there is a workbook that goes with the book and it's posted on Discord. Get onto Discord and get it. Yes, that is a great segue as I close down the show. On Discord, as we are reading this book, it didn't start with you. We're going to be reviewing chapters 5 through 8 sometime in February, all right? Because the next series chapter, starting at chapter 5, there's some work that we actually have to do. There's a worksheet that is shared in Discord, right? Under Reading with Friends, right? Go in there, take a look at this worksheet and start reading your chapters 5 through 8 and doing the work, okay? Thank you for the reminder, Zed. All right, if you're not on Discord, the link is in my bio, in my link tree. Please join the Discord server, all right? Amazon 46 Triple D said, at Theo, I figured that out about myself. I love romance. I love the feeling being in love gives me. I got too much love in me not to be able to give it to a special guy. Yes. All right, Virgo, walk the doggy. I am Jacinta said, at Theo, I often think I hide behind my title as a wife. You got me thinking now. Am I really loving myself to the core? That's what this show is about. Get us thinking. Get us thinking. Thank you for sharing at Theo, because you really got me thinking over here. I love this. Hillbilly said, you get one chance in youth to find the person who will share your life and reminisce. You get one chance in advanced age to share your life stories with if you miss the first one. If you miss both, I would hope you are a bright flame. Thank you, Hillbilly. Theo said at Amazon, that's great. I had to do the work to get to the point of understanding where it came from. Beside the fact that I have a heart to love, why was I so in love with love? I love it. Zen said wholeheartedly, but respectfully disagree at Hillbilly. I believe that every moment is a new beginning. There are endless chances. If you didn't start today, start tomorrow. I agree with you, Zen. I feel like every experience is a new chance. I do. As Zen, if you start sharing halfway through your life, you don't share your whole life with them. That's deep. Pat said it is extremely difficult to protect our male children from the evils of this American society. They need strong male influence. Right, we're going to talk about that. Let me take a note down on that. I need to write it somewhere. Strong male influence. I'm going to look up some organizations, right? Because I know my cousin had her son in the 1,000-Man March Society organization or something like that. And then I was listening to a podcast where someone mentioned that they reached out to an organization of mentors where it was men, right? We need to be for single mothers out there that are raising sons, right? There are organizations out there that we can leverage to onboard mentors for our sons. So I'm going to start looking those up and sharing that information. You said, where did you get your intention pen? What intention pen? This one? This pen? I don't know. Where I get this from? It has something on it. Let me see. Oh, Kinky Brooklyn girl at one of the events. I bought a t-shirt and she gave me a pen. One of the pop-up shop events. All right. I love this pen. All right. But anyway, y'all, I gotta end the show. Zen said that's not just a word. At Theo, that's a whole damn vibe. I know it is. Cheryl Lee said, I understand that, Theo. That shadow work hurt like hell. Then it heals, but so necessary for me on a continuous basis. Good morning, Ray. Good morning. All right. Zen said at Hillbilly, I disagree again. Some people don't start to live until they meet someone else that may help show them the way. People bloom in all ages and stages of life. Life is just not a timeline. I love y'all. Hey, Julius. Theo said, as Cheryl Lee, I came to the realization that healing is a choice. I had to make the choice to heal. I love this, y'all. So, as I close the show, I just want to remind y'all that, it is so important to love up on your brothers and sisters. And I love the fact that you guys come on this show and you share your real experiences, right? And we break things down because that just goes to show you that we are not alone in our journey, right? And we are learning from each other. Right. And let me tell you, the unpacking that we do here is an addition to our healing. It is. It's an addition to our healing. And I can't wait to meet some of you guys face to face, or all of you guys, whoever is coming on our trips. Now, the 2 trips that we have coming is New Orleans. We have our NOLA Spring Fling. Let the good times roll. That's the theme. Right? We have decided that is the theme. Let the good times roll. All right. New Orleans from March 9th to the 12th. If you have not booked your tickets, book your tickets. All right. My ticket is booked. I am already, I got my itinerary. I'm working on, we are working on an itinerary soon. The NOLA committee, I will be, putting in, some date suggestions on when we want to meet to talk about some of the things that we've already discussed. Zen and I have spent a lot of time going over some of the things, as well as Angel, of what we could do in NOLA. But I want to pass this through the NOLA committee, as Kiss the Boys, aka Georgie, lives in New Orleans, and she can also add to the itinerary of things to do. One of the things that I want to make sure that we do on our trips, we have the NOLA trip, March 9th through the 12th. And then we have the Cancun Summer Soiree, August 10th through the 15th. All right. If you have not booked your trip, make sure you do so. All right. In each of these events, we're going to have a meeting point. And I know it's going to be hard because we're going to be drinking all night and partying all night. But 8 o'clock in the morning, as we do Coffee with Friends here, Monday through Friday, when we are away in NOLA, we are going to meet as a group personally, face to face, and then might go live. All right. And just have a conversation so that people know that Coffee with Friends is not just on air, but we actually try to meet each other, right? It's we are growing as a family. We are supporting each other. All right. We are learning how to love ourselves, right? And we are doing that together. And I love and I appreciate y'all. I do. So make sure you go to the link in my bio and you are following me. I am going to give you the positive vibes to leave out on, because I say no matter how low you feel, you can still go. Get this message on the way out. Gone for now, but never forever. Y'all, I love you motherfuckers. Tomorrow is Freestyle Friday. See y'all then. And with that, y'all, get this message. All right?
Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain
Anything you want, anything you need.
your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief.
Hey,
They see
the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. What?
even when you feel low, you can still go.
Hey, and this was Coffee with Friends, and I am Raw to the Bone. See you tomorrow, y'all. Peace. Hey.
Still go, 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 go.